Today I will expose another case of dishonesty by the Labour Party, which goes to show that figures like Rachel Reeves and by extension Keir Starmer simply cannot be trusted by the British public. It turns out that the Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, before entering politics was under investigation for her expenses during her time working at HBOS.
Rachel Reeves' credibility was shot before this. This should really be, if there were any justice in the political world, this would be the end of her. Regardless of a bank's culture, the BBC doesn't just make allegations like this on a whim. Journalists have done their homework, and they've done their homework very carefully, and they wouldn't be putting this into the public domain unless they were pretty sure of their facts. Now, she's screwed up the economy, fiddled the fiscal rules to give herself some extra borrowing, and she's still blown that budget.
Not only was she caught spending hundreds of pounds on lavish things like handbag, perfume and wine using a motivation card, she's also caught in 2 months twice amending her CV. She also recently admitted on LinkedIn that her time at the Bank of England was far shorter than she previously mentioned, just 5.5 years instead of the decade she had previously asserted. Now, despite the evidence, Reeves had tried to pass this off as a mere administrative error. Yet instead of accountability, we see the Labour leader, Keir Starmer, rushing to defend her and bluntly stating that there are no concerns about her conduct.
It's now clear that your Chancellor misled everybody about how long she was at the Bank of England. Are you comfortable that she's exaggerated her relevant experience?
Rachel Reeves has dealt with any issues that arise.
A classic prime example of how the Labour Party sweeps scandals under the rug while misleading the public.
So she can deal with the issues that arise out of this report many years ago. What I'm concerned with, what she's concerned, we get up every day to do, is to make sure that this economy in our country, which was badly damaged under the last government.
With these misleading credentials and questionable habits, Rachel Reeves should serve as a red flag to the British public.
At the budget, Labour were congratulating themselves for having the first female Chancellor, instead of ensuring the country had someone actually qualified to do the job. Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister claims he has full confidence in the Chancellor, but the markets clearly do not.
If someone can't even be honest about their past, how can we trust them to manage our finances and lead the country?
We're pleased to know the Chancellor will be in place for many, many years to come. She'll outstrip them.
There's clear evidence that trust in Labour's leadership, especially under Keir Starmer, has completely eroded. They are no longer trusted by the British public. In short, this scandal is not just about questionable expenses and botched CVs. This is a stark reminder that the Labour Party, especially with Rachel Reeves and by extension Keir Starmer at the helm, is completely out of touch with the truth and unworthy of the British public. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this whole situation? Do you believe that the British public has been and continues to be misled? Leave your comment below.